Are you serious? Okay, guys, I've got reports here. This asteroids. Yes, and 7 of them are going to buzz the Earth tonight. 7 asteroids. You wonder why they haven't shared that information with us. That's a good question. And I'm going to tell you why in just a moment. But first of all, I got a quick shout out for you dog lovers out there. Many of you have pets, you have dogs. Here's some information you've got to know, okay? If you're one of the millions of dog owners, you're likely aware that maintaining a healthy dog can be complicated. Joint discomfort, bad odor, lack of energy, smelly breath are just a handful of the troubles a dog could experience. But what exactly separates a healthy dog from an unhealthy dog? According to Dr. Marty Goldstein, one of America's most renowned holistic veterinarians, there is a one potentially dangerous substance that you should stop feeding your dog immediately. If your dog has been feeling tired or not having the energy it used to, this one compound could be the reason. Many dog food manufacturers have this substance in their dog food. What? And it is one of the most dogs consume on a daily basis. This is something that is not being reported by most mainstream media and big dog food manufacturers. Now, Dr. Marty Goldstein was actually dubbed the miracle worker by Forbes magazine because of this one simple change he made to help support dogs' overall health. News of this remarkable recovery has caught the media's eye as well as many celebrity pet owners. The good news is this change can easily be done from your home in one simple step. Here's the call to action, guys. Here's my call to action for every one of you, which you can find out all about this stuff if you go to right there in the link below, in the description below this video. It's dogfoodexposed.com /Paul. That's dogfoodexposed.com /Paul. There's a video that you watch and you'll find out what to do. After years of research, Dr. Marty Goldstein has decided to release this informative video to the public for free and uninterrupted, showcasing exactly which foods you should stop feeding your dog. Go now. Go find that video at the bottom in the description of this video. It's dogfoodexposed.com /Paul. That's dogfoodexposed.com /Paul. Let him tell you what this compound is and let him tell you what you should do to protect your dog and what to look for and to know how to combat this. This is awesome. Thank you, Dr. Marty Goldstein. All right. We have 7 asteroids. 7 asteroids that are going to buzz the Earth tonight. What? 7? Are we on our way to heaven? Well, I believe we are. And my question is, tell me more about these 7 asteroids, and I will, okay? There's a couple unbelievable things to know about this. First of all, we're in a galactical belt, and Mike Around the World keeps telling us that there's 2 huge, massive asteroid clouds that we are going to encounter very soon. Actually, we will encounter them before we even encounter the dreaded god of chaos, the asteroid Apophis, that's coming on Friday the 13th, April 13th, 2029, which Dr. Thomas Horn and myself both believe is probably going to bring about the Revelation chapter 8 deep impact found in the book of Revelation. We think it's going to happen then. But before we even get then, we have to navigate this insane amount of asteroids. And here's the deal. So yesterday I noticed that there was yesterday there was 6 asteroids that buzzed the Earth last night. Tonight there's 7. Okay, 7. Asteroid 2023 XE2, asteroid 2023 VF12, Asteroid 2023 XD3, very close. Asteroid 2023 WG, Asteroid 2023 XR, and Asteroid 2023 XT3, extremely close, and Asteroid 2023 XC, very close. Now, these 7 asteroids will all buzz the Earth tonight. This is an incredible information, and you got to be asking yourself, why is NASA so quiet on this? Why have they been so silent on a lot of the reporting about asteroids and calculations? Well, let's take a closer look at this, folks. This report I'm going to read to you aims to explore the apparent silence of NASA concerning potentially hazardous asteroids, with a particular focus on Apophis. While it may seem that NASA is silent on this matter, there is a comprehensive examination revealing that NASA is actively monitoring and studying the near-Earth asteroids to ensure what they hope to be the safety of the planet. In this report, we will take a look at the reasons behind the silence and NASA's initiatives in asteroid detection and the measures being taken to mitigate the potential threats. Now, the Earth faces a constant threat from space, and you guys know that. It literally does. We are dealing with, it's insane, the threat that we have been under from space and how much that is intensifying. It's unbelievable. So while it seems that this is happening, the Earth's been on this constant threat from asteroids, which have the potential to cause catastrophic damages. Among these is Apophis, a near-Earth asteroid. It has garnered attention due to its close approach, but this report aims to address the concerns about NASA's silence on these celestial threats. NASA's role in the asteroid detection. NASA does play a critical role, certainly, in monitoring and tracking near-Earth objects, including asteroids, and the agency operates various programs and telescopes dedicated to detecting and characterizing these celestial bodies. The Near-Earth Object Observation Program is managed by NASA's Planetary Defense Coordination Office, is at the forefront of the efforts. Apophis. Now, that's a noteworthy near-Earth asteroid. Apophis, known as the Egyptian god of chaos, was discovered in 2004 and gained prominence due to its early calculations suggesting a small probability of impacting Earth in 2029. Subsequent, on Friday the 13th, by the way, April 13th, 2029. Subsequent observations ruled out impact, but not totally. The asteroid continues to be of extreme interest due to its very close encounter and size with our planet. And NASA is actively monitoring Apophis to refine its trajectory. In other words, to make sure they've got the calculations right. Public communication challenges. One reason for the perceived silence is the challenge of effectively communicating the complex scientific information to the public. Asteroid tracking involves intricate calculations and uncertainties that may be difficult for the general audience to comprehend. NASA must balance this transparency with avoiding an unnecessary panic. This could lead to careful approach in disseminating information. Research and monitoring initiatives. NASA employs a multi-pronged approach to monitor these asteroids. They use ground-based telescopes, space-based observatories, probes, deep space probes, dedicated programs like the Pan-STARRS, which is a panoramic survey telescope, and rapid response system. They're integral components of this initiative. And the upcoming Large Synoptic Survey Telescope will further enhance our ability to try to track these near-Earth asteroids. And guys, I've been reporting on these for almost 14 years. You guys know sometimes they don't even know they're here until they're up on us within 2 to 3 hours from impact, here they are, okay? International collaboration is also involved now because of the absolute increased threat that asteroid have on our planet. Asteroid detection and planetary defense are global concerns, prompting collaboration between NASA and other international space agencies. Organizations like the European Space Agency and the International Asteroid Warning Network, collectively trying to improve our understanding of asteroid threats and develop the strategies for planetary defense. NASA is actively engaged in studying potential mitigation strategies for hazardous asteroids, but this includes techniques such as deflection. Guys, there's a reason that we've been sending these space probes out there to smash into asteroids to see if we can nudge them. We've been working on this technique of deflection now, and we have really heated that up because of the realization that we're going to encounter too many asteroids. There's no way to dodge them. There's no way to miss them. Look at them. They just don't quit. They just keep coming. And we're going to go through these two big clouds before we even get to Apophis. So, you know what? The next 2 years is going to be a very, very dangerous time, and Apophis is only a little over 5 years away. Reducing the risk of impact, they're going to research initiatives like the Double Asteroid Redirection Test, or DART, aim to test these deflection technologies, okay? And NASA recognizes the importance of public awareness. But I'm saying, shh, they're being way too silent. They don't want to tell you exactly everything they know, because if they told you what they know right now, there would be a whole different approach to what goes on in this planet right now. Initiatives such as Asteroid Grand Challenge, focusing on engaging the public in asteroid-related activities, fostering interest, and raising awareness about NASA's efforts to protect the Earth from potential impacts. You know, we have every year what's called the Great American Shakeout. And that's where we pretend we do these drills as if, you know, the New Madrid fault line had another massive 8.2 earthquake right on the Madrid fault line, and they do these drills of what happens if it was to happen. It did in 1811 and it did in 1812. Both years it had these 8.1 and 8.2 earthquakes that reshaped the direction of the Mississippi River. They were so huge. Now we do the Great American Shakeout. We've done the Great American Stakeout, and we've had the Great American Solar Eclipse, but we haven't done anything about the Great American Asteroid Impact. That's what I call it. It should be named the Great American Asteroid Impact. What does it mean? What happens if it hits? When it hits? And according to Scripture, it will. We will have two deep impacts. We will have them. They're found in the book of Revelation, chapter 8. And they will kill a third of the world and wipe out a third of the ships on the oceans. We should be doing some type of drills already for the Great American Impact. Well, anyway, continuous monitoring, contrary to perception of silence. No, I'm sorry, but unless I go hunt it down and do a video like this, there's nobody talking about. There's nobody telling you there's 7 asteroids that are going to buzz the Earth tonight. You know that. You haven't heard that anywhere. But I can dig out this stuff, but it goes unreported by mainstream, lamestream, fake news media. So NASA, though, tries to provide, they said, regular updates, including on Apophis. When's the last time you heard a news article on Apophis? Friday the 13th. April the 13th, 2029. When's the last news story at CNN you heard about this? Or MSNBC or Fox News or the New York Times or anybody? No. The agency, though, maintains this open dialogue, they said, through press releases, online platforms, and public engagements ensuring that information is accessible to a wide audience. I'm sorry, but I don't see any of those things. I just know that you can dig it out if you hunt hard enough. But NASA says the perceived silence on the threat of asteroids, like Apophis, is unfounded. Shh. The agency actively monitors and studies near-Earth asteroids. I believe they do study it, yes. It's the lack of silence is what worries us. The continual silence, excuse me. Anyway, they said Apophis is unfounded silence. The agency actively monitors, studies near-Earth asteroids, employing a range of technologies and collaborating with international partners. Challenges in communication, coupled with complexity of asteroid science. That's the reason they're giving us. We can't understand it. It's just too complex. What part of getting hit with a rock do I not understand? What? Anyway, challenges in communication, they said, coupled with the complexity of the asteroid science, contribute to the misperception. And as we continue to advance our understanding of these celestial bodies, NASA remains committed to its planetary defense, ensuring the safety of our planet from potential asteroid impacts. I have no doubt that they are studying these. Now, that I do believe. It's the reporting on it or the acknowledging some of the information they already know that we are going to be going through. They don't have to say absolutely 100% we're going to get hit by a certain asteroid, but they could certainly tell the public, hey, guys, in the next 2 years, there's going to be an absolute insane amount of asteroids scraping past this planet, and we do think the level is a much higher level of deep impact than we've had in the last 500 years. I mean, they could at least bring that statistical understanding so that people can start putting in their mind the understanding of the real risks that are out there. Okay? It's truly the asteroid impact risk is a greater probability than the super volcanoes of the Earth erupting. Not volcanoes, super volcanoes. There's a much higher risk of a deep impact asteroid. It don't have to be big. Some of them can be much smaller, and they can do some serious damage, but not at the level of Apophis. Apophis is a game changer. Apophis is way too big and is coming way too close. The last calculation is Apophis is going to get within 18,500 miles from the Earth's surface. The satellites that circle the Earth are at 22,000 miles from the Earth. That's all those asteroids going around the Earth. They're at 22,000 miles. Apophis is coming within 18.5 at the last calculation that was publicly released. But if they're a fraction off, guys, it's a game changer. And so this is why 5.5 years from now, or a little over 5 years from now, we have to recognize. I actually talk about it in my book, Revelation 9:11. I think this subject is too big to just ignore it. I talk about the Apophis and the asteroid belts. I talk about Planet X and its effect upon the sun. And if you don't believe in Planet X, okay, then we'll just talk about what's going wrong with the sun. Why is the sun doing the things it's doing? So 7 asteroids tonight will buzz the Earth. They won't hit us. None of them will, but they will buzz the Earth tonight, and that's a lot of asteroids just for one night. But we're in a whole different, we're encountering way more rocks flying our way. And so I just want everyone to be aware. Jesus talked about it in the Word of God, that we would have these apocalyptic events, and no doubt we're experiencing the beginning of it, as we've heard Mike from the World say many times. It's coming, it's closer, it's coming. And then he makes the statements. Every time I bring up Apophis, he says, Paul, don't worry about Apophis. We got much bigger amount of asteroids incoming before we get to Apophis. We got to first get through these 2 clouds of asteroids that we're going to go through. We got to first get through them. And apparently they're somewhere in the year 2025 and 2026. And we're already beginning outer limits of it right now. So I've been on it for 14 years. I'll stay on it, Lord willing, and help us so that when we're hit, we don't say, well, nobody didn't tell me. At least I won't be silent. So should we? Yeah, we probably should just play a song, because I think Ezra Hall wrote a perfect song for this. And I'm not even going to play "Shelter Me, Lord," because I could, but I don't think I don't think I will. I just want you to know that. Shh. I hear the sound of silence. Or I could have said, shh. Bidenomics. It's working. But I'm not going to. Shh. Asteroids. Do you hear the silence? Are you saved? Jesus is coming.